This man never imagined that in his mission to save humanity, piloting a mech into space to destroy monsters, when he fought until the very last moment and prepared to return home, he would discover that the entire Earth had been transformed into an ice age. In that moment, James was completely lost. If Earth was destined to be destroyed anyway, what was the point of fighting monsters so desperately? It turns out that 20 years ago, monsters invaded Earth. Faced with relentless monster attacks, nations around the world set aside their differences and united against the common enemy. However, the monsters' power far exceeded their imagination. Even deploying the most advanced weapons only delayed the monsters' advance. Humanity desperately needed a powerful weapon capable of matching the monsters. At that critical moment, James's father, a scientist, developed a robot with consciousness that could kill enemies through self-detonation. The robot would lure monsters to uninhabited areas and then self-destruct. But when a monster appeared, James secretly snuck into the cockpit. He couldn't bear to watch the robot go to its death like that. James's talent manifested itself right then. That thick instruction manual, James mastered it after reading it just once. He manually piloted the robot straight to the monster and, with incredible maneuvers, successfully took it down. James was only 9 years old at the time. After this incident, James's father immediately adjusted his research direction, transforming the self-destructing robot into a reusable close combat machine. James had accidentally become humanity's savior. With endless financial support, the robot was upgraded and updated at breakneck speed. James's experience fighting monsters grew increasingly rich. Under James's unstoppable combat prowess, within 10 years, Earth was free from the threat of monsters, but the monsters' spawning point was in distant space. To eliminate the monsters at their source, James set off for the cosmic battlefield. Accompanying James was a top-tier battleship that embodied the crystallized wisdom of all humanity. The battle plan was for James to cover the battleship as it entered the core of the monster swarm. Once the battleship activated its laser cannon, it could eliminate all monsters within a 100-mile radius. Swarms of monsters flew toward James, but facing such numbers, James didn't panic at all. He separated dozens of drones from his mech to form light swords, then with a jet boost, instantly killed the surrounding monsters. As James went all out, the battleship soon reached the designated position. All that remained was to slowly charge the laser cannon in fire. This great battle between humanity and monsters would finally come to an end. But then something went wrong. The laser cannon suddenly malfunctioned for some unknown reason. And worse still, the entire battleship's defense system completely failed to respond at the same time. The explosion sounds from the damaged battleship finally caught James's attention. Although he didn't know what exactly happened to the battleship, James remained exceptionally calm. No matter what, saving people was the top priority. However, no matter how skilled James was, he couldn't break through the monster swarm. Instead, his mech became battered from the high-intensity combat. At this point, the robot understood they had run out of options. James was quite accepting of this because they still had their ultimate trump card, self-detonation, unused. Though its power couldn't match the laser cannon, it could still reduce the monster population to a level that Earth's humans could handle. But just as James prepared to face death, the robot seized control. It immediately